Never pick a fight with a wizard. Unless you're a barbarian and you're fine.
I could think of many situations where you can pick a fight with a wizard.
Yeah, you can pick plenty of fights with wizards. It's just you have to go about it intelligently. It also depends on the type of wizard.
An enchanting wizard might be some issues. It'd be a pain in the ass fight.
Yep.
I cast charm person for you to stop fighting me. Well,
War magic wizard, they pass all their saving throws.
I am a blade singer, so I'm about to dance my way to victory.
Blade singer.
I just want to try. I want to be an archer wizard, and I'm like, you know what, blade singer. I'm going to use my elven ability to use bows. If anybody come and base me, I'll use my dancing ability to try to get out of combat.
Yeah, you can kind of do something similar with Shadow Blade because it allows you to. It gives everything like thrown properties. So I've seen people do it and just like start hucking magic javelins. Because they do, I think even at what second level they do 2d8 per hit. So you can just sit there and just keep, hucking stuff.
Yeah, I don't really care for the blade because it burns up concentration.
How the hell?
Also, I already have greater visibility on me right now, so it's like, yes.
Load character.
I already did one AoE, so I'm about to follow up with 3 fireballs, and my AC is going to be the dancing thing, about a 17, which isn't bad because my intelligence is only a 14. I was trying to get me a headband of intelligence, but it's on layaway on a payment plan right now.
Pondo, here's an unrelated question to this game. The Excel spreadsheet that James gave us, where's the load character?
I have no idea.
Hang on it. Okay. Because I can't fucking find. I mean, I'm kind of more curious.
I would attempt to open that right now, but I have no idea if it would, just because that thing kind of bogs stuff.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably the most in-depth spreadsheet I should have ever seen.
I'm pretty sure you did, but Pondo, did you make stats for Olga yet?
Olga? No, not yet.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and do that.
Are you planning on trying to find her and fight her again?
No, like if we run it, happen to cross each other.
Fight? No. Oh, I found it. It's on.
I think the fans want to see a fight. Just saying.
I think you want to see a fight.
Fans want to see a fight. I don't know about that.
It's under the character generation tab, by the way. I found it.
You happen to walk into arena, Olga's there. You catch eyes.
You look.
And suddenly you can't see it because she pokes yours out.
I just don't want to fight again. Yeah, I've been getting better in the arena. I've been getting stronger. I'm doing my 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, running my 100K.
10K.
I know what I said.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and then 100K. Then a 10K run. Every day, every morning.
I get up in the morning, I work out.
Meanwhile, Olga's over there just like powerlifting mountains and shit, boulders.
Yep.
She does like the Scottish boulder throw, like that's her warm up.
Powerlifting brown bears.
I work on my agility. She works on her strength. I use my charming personality to get my way through combat. Eventually, 2 more levels, and I'll be like, Paladin Aura!
Somehow the fucking... And feel free to just people talk more. I just try and fill dead air. That's why I talk so goddamn much.
Which is hilarious when you do.
I mean, it's just weird when it's like no one's saying something. So I'll just keep like, I've only ever once intentionally played a face. Every other time, like I'm a fighter. So like my Friday game, I'm a fucking Warforged gunslinger. I do most of the talking. I think Wednesday is probably the only time I don't do a lot of I mean, I guess you guys are going to have a fun time, Pondo, for Rogue Trader because I'm playing a smart-ass tech priest. I'm not constrained by being in Iron Hand this time. So you're going to have fun with that.
Yeah, I did a lot of talking. And
well, I mean, you were literally the guy. You were in charge.
Oh, yeah, I was essentially the guy in charge, so I had to...
You'd be the same thing this time. Though,
yeah, I love it when
from
Pondo don't have charisma. He start talking.
from what it
It's
said,
like, you know what? I'm just gonna let the fighter go ahead and put his foot in his mouth as I slide to the background.
the way I understand it, even though I'm on your ship, you're like apparently I have the equivalent. Like I'm supposed to be treated as your equal according to the book, which I'm like, whatever. But it's just like because I am the Mechanicus representative, so I apparently have some pull, which is like, oh, that's interesting. That could be useful. You know, should have come to it. So we'll see.
I need you guys to fix my stupid Archaeotech stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
One day, Pondo, I'll run a game for you and Cotton, and probably Atomic added to it one day.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, no, I got you covered. That's right. I think I'm definitely gonna be the engine seer prime. Plus, I should have a bunch of minions. Oh, Pondo's streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah, he asked if you guys were ready to go, and you said yes, so we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been showing us talking. You know what? That's fair.
That's words.
Yeah, we've been live.
Yeah, it's fine. We haven't said anything inappropriate yet.
Yeah, give me 5 seconds. All right.
Yeah, a couple things happened. Cotton got Animal Crossing. I got Doom Eternal. And
wait a minute, time out. What did you get?
I have Doom Eternal. She has Animal Crossing.
Oh, I thought you said I got me a turtle. I was like, what?
I too have been playing the Doom Eternal.
Oh, Doom Eternal. Oh, I heard about that.
Oh yeah.
I've been playing classic WoW as normal. I have reached 55 with my druid, so I got my forever pants on now. Those slick double source pants.
Yeah, I've been running around on not Nightmare, was it Ultraviolet? Because I'll be playing through it again at some point. I'm sure.
I'm playing Ultraviolet right now, and it's rough.
Yeah.
I'm not used to. I didn't play the first game, so well, not really the first game.
I used to be big into Twitch shooters, and then once my reflexes started going to shit, like as my hands started to get garbage and stuff, I stopped. But yeah, I haven't played a Twitch shooter since 2016 Doom, so it's taken a while getting back into doing it in Doom Eternal. Because I'm more of an Arma guy where things are a lot more tactical rather than just like
wait a minute,
Rainbow Six. What?
Comic, how old are you?
I am. I turned 27 on last Tuesday.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm the oldest still. It's fine. I mean, I'm the one of the youngest here.
I mean, chronologically, I'm 27. Biologically, I'm in my 60s. But you know, whatever.
It's fine. I'm a baby face, so
that's why I have a beard.
I can only grow a goatee.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. That's what I have. What was it the quote? There are two types of people: like men with beard and women.
Oh yes,
yeah.
The women with beard.
Good. No, you're either you know, you have a beard and so you're a man, or you know, you're a woman. Making fun of dudes without beards.
Goatee.
Yeah, it's facial hair still counts. Facial hair.
Goatee of a 20-year-old.
Glad you distracted that because I was spending the entire time trying to fix the levels that I hadn't fixed apparently.
Oh no, it's fine, GM. Congratulations, everybody! We're level 4, yay!
Yeah, we are.
And we fought the dragon with overwhelming force, yay!
I have so many goddamn spells.
I bet you do.
I got 3 more from leveling up.
Cotton's just over there, just like he says he has a lot of spells, but really, I'm the real spell carrier.
I think I've got 18 or 9. Sorry, I think I have 19 spells. It's 19 spells known. No.
Then she's a cleric. She just gets bonus spells just because.
Oh, yeah, she just gets them. Yeah.
An extra for being us.
Cleric spell.
Plus, I have Wordcaster now.
And then she get her spells from other classes because she's a lord druid.
So.
I mean, a lore bard. Then she got skills for days.
Is it level 3? I think you need 6. Is when you get spells from other classes you can pick.
For what?
For Bard.
I have a feeling what she's gonna pick when she turned level 7 in my head.
Me level 6.
What do you think it is?
Well, you can only pick at level 7 because you could have to cast level 4 spells. But I'm thinking you're gonna pick that sweet paladin mount so you could have a flying horse.
Let's see. What did
The greater steed spell.
Maybe.
I think she's gonna get Call Lightning.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you only need it technically.
That is one of my favorite spells I've ever cast. Most of my characters that can cast it will cast it.
I saw. I think it was on the D&D.
It does well.
The D&D meme subreddit. They're talking about how because you only have to have sight on the target, like the initial spot you cast Call Lightning. There's a druid who cast Call Lightning and then to return into a mole and bury underground, and then use blind sight to detect where the enemies were, and still use Call Lightning because you only have to have line of sight when you initially cast it. So he was hiding underground using blind sight. I'm like, that's fucking genius.
I have on Tuesdays I play a Tempest cleric with Call Lightning, so I can do max thunder and lightning damage when I channel divinity, and that is super fun. I killed a treant with it.
I had thought about playing
painful.
Because I had the Dwarven Thrower in New Game Plus. I had thought about playing what is it? The Storm Herald Barbarian. It's like, look, let's just go full Thor, right? Like, fuck it. Let's just do it. I didn't do it, but I thought about it.
What was it? I think I only used Call Lightning and Pathfinder once, and the GM just had that look on his face of like, what the fuck is this spell? Because it was one of those, like, we're getting attacked by these demon porcupine creatures from something. And I'm like, what kind of weather do we have? It's terrible weather. It's like, aren't we outside? And I just Call Lightning. And then Pathfinder, it goes up to like a D10 damage per lightning bolt, and you just see these, like, and I'm just rolling max damage on it, just bam, bam, just killing these things. It's like, by the way, you're on the inside of the mansion now. That doesn't work here. And I'm like, you know what? I can't complain. I got what I want out of it.
Yeah, I think in 5e just has to be a big enough space. You can do it inside or outside, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because they're like, look, you already casted magic. Who gives a fuck if there's a roof?
Well, like, I think it does normal damage.
In 5e, it's got to be a specific height. Like, you have to have enough room to make a cloud, too.
Yeah, you have to. In Pathfinder, I think you had to be outside to do it, versus in 5e, as long as you're in a big enough room. Like, if you're in a cave underground, if you got enough room, like a cavern, doesn't fucking matter. You can cast it. Versus, I think the Pathfinder Call Lightning, it has to be outside.
It has to be like 100 feet up.
And don't forget,
Pathfinders was better though, because you could cast like 10 bolts.
Oh yeah.
And then each of them did like
3D
so much damage, and they did extra damage if you're actually out in a storm. Like they did like 3d10.
Isn't it a higher spell slot spell though, compared to 5e? I don't remember when you did it.
Third level. It's third level.
Oh, okay.
It was just one of those things I had to prepare. It was like, what kind of weather are we in? It's like, it's a stormy day. I'm like, oh. Because I think my druid in that game was a dwarf druid, and I only animal shift twice, and that was to bring a rope across the bridge. And I think one other time, but I only turned to elemental after I got a certain level and just became a tank, because once you start getting higher elemental stuff, you gain so many immunities, you know what I mean?
Become druid, cast Call Lightning, turn into giant snake, use grapple on enemy, give friendlies advantage. GG, well played.
I got to play an Oracle Sylph in that game once, and I got to a high enough level where I could just turn into a radiant ball of radiant energy, and everything within the square, all my allies were healed, and all the undead or my enemies took radiant damage.
It was glorious. I think
it was so much fun, and they couldn't hit me because I was just a ball of energy.
Oh, they could hit you, but they took extra damage if they did. I remember
Let's see. I think I grabbed. What did I grab?
So it was not a good idea to hit you.
I grabbed Ice Knife because that amuses me. Throwing icicles like a fucking frost mage. And then I have, what did I get? Oh yeah, Spider Climb.
Oh yeah. So what feats did we pick this level, guys? Since it's level 4.
Warcaster.
I already know you picked Warcaster. Cotton, what feat did you pick?
It's none of your business.
Ooh, damn.
Wow.
Fucking shots fired.
I was going to share, but
No, I took a feat to raise my persuasion.
You know what? Fair enough. You know what I took? I'm a crossbow expertise. So I pull out my crossbow. So I can use big crossbows, I can use small crossbows, I can use light crossbows.
No, you ignore the loading thing, which really matters when you get to next level. But you can also shoot him in melee with no penalty, which is a great thing.
We should probably start though.
I think Pondo's still doing his thing.
We're talking about the game.
No, I'm not doing my thing. I was just waiting.
Oh, okay. Then we can start. Okay.
Pondo's too nice to yell at us to shut the fuck up. That's
No,
what it is.
I'm too nice.
Yes. Pondo, can I have a lifesaver?
Fuck off. I'll translate for it. Look, Pondo, just drop me some gold, man, and I'll say it for you. I don't care. Just send me the message and be like, can we get this little move on? And be like, all right, everybody shut the fuck up. James
That sounds like the David, what was it, Keaton Peele skit with the Obama and his...
this translator.
The angry translator. Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually did that skit in real life, which was
I know. It's really funny. All right.
Yep. All right. As we left off from last time, you guys fought a demon dragon with overwhelming force and took it out. Almost killed the Yeti, but he survived. Unfortunately.
Nah, he's
He was the one that had the family, so that didn't hurt the most.
He wants to feel. Because everybody hurts.
Oh, by the way, if anybody hears weird noises, my 3D printer's going ape shit. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I hope not, but that's what that noise is. Okay, good.
But it's fine. It's fine.
It would have been tragic if the Yeti died. And funny.
I mean, he was a valuable ally. He proved himself in combat. I mean, granted, I don't think he actually hit anything, but he took some hits, so, teamwork, right?
He kept getting to the dragon, but the dragon kept flying away.
Yeah, this is true.
Look, like I said last night, teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It gives the enemy someone else to shoot at. That's fine.
I think he did get a swing off. I don't remember if it hit or not.
I think it was an attack.
I don't think it.
It was an attack of opportunity as it flew away.
I don't think it did it.
GIF almost got the dragon in the headlock. It was like, oh, we rolled a 20 something. There's no way. And then you just natural 20 out of it. And
it was pretty much 50-50.
I'm just going to start yelling at him, use an axe.
It's like,
Jesus Christ.
He had advantage, rolled 19, +5. So, the dragon had a +5 strength, needed at least a 19 to tie, got a 20.
Has essentially has fucking enlarged person. And it's like, Jesus Christ, just pull out a weapon and hit the son of a bitch. Like,
that's not his style.
Actually, you get an extra D6 of damage.
Yeah, because because I mean that's essentially what that the strength of the hill giant or whatever from Rune Knight is. It's like a one free enlarged person per day essentially.
It's a little bit better. It's a D6, so a D4 damage die it gets with it though.
Oh, okay. Still, I mean, just fucking hit it.
Well, the bright side of it is that you could be a small size character and actually go large automatically. And large just makes you one size bigger.
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of neat. But anyway, we went back to our guild. The guild was like, hey, you ranked level 25 on the board because you only killed one dragon. The top guy killed 4 something dragons.
I think he killed like 25.
What?
He killed like 25 dragons.
25 dragons, ridiculous. And his name is like anonymous. I think his name is Roland. That's just my humble opinion, but
No, Roland is the head guy of Runar's Watch.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was thinking different Roland. Jennifer Roland.
Yes, the old chapter master. So I'm just imagining, you get like Adventurers Guild or whatever. They'd be like, oh, congratulations, whatever. I'm like, here's one free purity seal. You did good work. Now, fucking get out of my office.
We played that game for a little over a year, and you still couldn't get the name Juniper down.
Hey,
and it was written in front of you every time you saw her speak.
I corrected myself, right?
Look, it's fine. It took
No,
Pondo's.
I'm proud of you for correcting it this time.
It took Pondo's 6 sessions to say Volcar right correctly. So I mean, it's just part of the course.
You know what my name was? Red, because it's simple.
Which is funny because I think you've said my last name like 2 or 3 times and you've pronounced it right every time. But Volcar,
I think Red's one of my favorite characters because I got laid so much as a bard. It was ridiculous.
That's what birds do.
And the thing about it, Roland in that universe so mad at me because I got away with getting laid by a succubus.
In there.
He wasn't mad. You
glorious.
just thought you're stupid.
Hey, I did it.
Yeah. Would have been the last thing he did.
It could have, but it didn't.
We had
There's a lot of things that should have been our last things to do, aka those Gator Swamp people should have been our last things.
I think Drummer Boy's first or second death in New Game Plus was to getting laid with a succubus. He died.
I just
Look, it was a whole thing with like a fey god thing and the firstborn child. What is a whole crazy thing anyway? That was fun, just funny. Death by Snoo Snoo. It was hilarious.
It's fine. Alexander's not that type of boy.
Look, if you got to pick a way to go,
I think Alexander's way to go is probably on the battlefield for glory.
Yeah, that's where Volkar's pretty much at.
His last might against some kind of warrior of great challenge, and it's like a double KO. You see the impact of both of them falling down, dying.
You just trade, yeah. So I think what was our plan was, so because we already knew there were rumors of another flying beast to the southeast, we were going to head there since we're already in the region.
Yes. I will show. Wrong. That's the stream. Okay, there we go.
The stream died.
No, it was just on the wrong window. I'm going to bring that over there.
Mm-hmm. By the way, my guild
were going to head towards Hermadir.
My guild changed their second raid day to Sunday, so I'm like, well, I guess I'll just be missing second raid day. Hopefully, I can do Molten Core in one night.
Hermadir, which is over there, so you're previously at Nelgar. Actually, I think you guys went back to Emerald Hills.
I do remember us moving to the southwest, so we might either there or we intended to go there.
I some reason remember you going back to Emerald Hills. I don't remember if that was after you did kill the dragon or after
it was
you
definitely
went back to
so because we had gone. Remember, we had to go and find the Adventurers Guild, whatever, and then I don't know if we actually went to Emerald Hills. I remember us talking about it, so I don't know if we stopped there or.
Regardless, you had to go through there anyway.
Yeah.
I do remember you threatening, well, not really threatening. You were just telling the guys, "I stop with the Yeti hunting."
Yeah, no, pretty much like we're gonna check back in on you later, and we made a group decision that we're gonna fuck him up if he's been messing with Yeti Bro.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell Fido
because Yeti Bro helped kill a fucking dragon. I'm pretty sure she would be on board for that one. I don't know.
No, I know Fee. She'll get too murdy happy.
You know.
I see that murder lust in your eyes, Cotton.
Look, when the red mist descends, things happen, okay?
I see what you did to a dragon. You shot glitter through his heart.
Death by glitter.
Or energy beam.
The worst way for a demon dragon to go.
Yeah. We get the hell, how did you die?
I'm filled with hate and darkness.
You think he's gonna make up like a stupid oh yeah, no, I went out like it was just glorious I died via glitter bomb.
It's kind of like the boss from Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, how the boss got hit by the glitter thing from the fusion and you just see him disintegrate from glitter.
Oh god, the first Gogeta thing against
I just love that fight. He like punches him, he's like disintegrating the glitter. I'm like,
didn't do that.
Broly movie was fun though. That was a fun fight.
So Emerald Hills, do we have any business here, or are we just gonna pass through and head on east?
I don't think so. Only other thing I think of is that you could go back to, if you want to go back through Wolf Rock Empire and check in there if you wanted, but or you could go straight to Hermadir.
Do you have any business while we're down here? Like, does anybody need to go back to Wolf Rock to the south?
No. I got my Fight Club on, and I got me some new weapons and stuff.
That's right. I forgot I got that fancy axe.
You have the axe that comes back to you?
Yeah, boy.
Sweet ass axe.
Yeah.
I got a new loot.
You did indeed.
The loot that, well, I'm not going to spoil it. She wants to spoil it.
If you start playing Freebird, I'm going to break it.
Rude.
Look, okay, I live in Alabama. I can't take any more Leonard Skinner.
Oh, that must be just played through all the speaker systems.
It's just played that and Sweet Home.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I get
Red skies are so blue.
I get enough of it on the radio that I'm okay with it. I don't know because I live in Georgia.
Oh, when I lived in Georgia, I remember hearing, oh God, who is it that sings it? You know, I've got Georgia on my mind. I can't think of the name of the song off the top of my head. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, Ray Charles.
Ray Charles, thank you. I could not. I'm great with face. I'm great with faces. Horrible with names.
Mainly because Jamie Foxx played him. He got his own version of it. I like Jamie Foxx. He's all right.
It's okay. I liked him in Law Abiding Citizen.
Also Django Unchained, because that blue suit was probably his idea.
That's a great movie. Let's see. I think unless we want to. As I say, probably wouldn't be a horrible because I don't think we have any. We don't have any potions, do we? We've got. Do we have
no, you do.
A couple? Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot we looted.
You got quite a few.
I never fixed this. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I forgot we had potions. I was thinking. I must be thinking of my Friday night inventory where we're fucking broke. Yeah, if we got some potions, we don't need to make a stop then. I was going to suggest buying them, but we've already got some. So. If everybody wants, let's just go ahead and say that everybody gets a potion of healing on their person, just so you have it. And if you need it, and we're like, who has the potions? They're in. Oh, the guy all over there. The guy in the front lines has all the potions. Like everybody take one. So put it on your sheet if you want.
Okay, I have one potion of cure. Yay.
And we'll keep the greater healing for whatever we need it for. But
okay, let's get. We make it to Hermadir.
Hermadir.
That sounds dwarven. Hermadir.
It is dwarven.
It literally is dwarven.
Turbarone.
It is very dwarven.
I think normal potion of healing is what?
2d4
plus
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, you're right. 2d4 plus 2.
It's all right.
It's good enough for making sure someone doesn't die.
Look, it was the right price. Okay, it was free.
Yeah, you can't beat that price.
I ain't complaining.
I think he gave us money technically because he died. So,
pretty much. Pretty much.
If you think about it.
Never heard such a glorious reason of. I never really thought to think of it that way. It's like, well, we didn't get paid, but really, the guy we killed technically paid us by giving us his money after he died.
Well, I mean, that's a common thing, right? They're like, look, we don't have much money, but you can keep what you find. That kind of like. We even told the other guy, we're like, yeah, no, we got a bunch of money. He was like, yeah, you can keep it. It's like, great, thanks. We've already paid all of our other dudes.
It would be so it would be a pain to get all that money back and figure out what goes where.
It's like, look, the paper, you got to pay somebody to file the paper. It would cost them money in the end. It's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Right? It's not the parts, it's the labor that gets you.
There you go. But anyway, we're in Wobbler.
Yeah. So we're heading to Hermadir.
Funny enough, I can say it right if I think dwarven in my head, which is
let's see, you just have to think like the Nords from Skyrim or anything. Hermadir.
Oh, the same like 2 or 3 voice actors?
Like 2 or 3 voice actors, yeah.
I played that game too much.
We get there. Tell me about this town, Pondo. Please.
I will. You want to feel old? That game came out like 9 years ago.
I can't believe we're getting a Baldur's 3 after all this time.
It'll be.
I think I want to go back.
It'll be 10 years, November 11th.
I want to go back and play 1 and 2 to remember.
No, it'd be 9 years, November 11th, because it came out 11/11/11.
But the problem is,
you're right.
I'm so busy playing classic WoW. It's just.
Well, you can get the enhanced editions on Steam.
I know.
They're always on sale.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It's about the same amount of time sync, really.
I know, right? I know that game's a time sync, but it's a fun time sync because you have to map out each character you make. It's like, okay, I'm going to add this. I'm probably going to do this for Siege class with this one. And I know I'm going to make an Eldritch Knight because obviously reasons.
So this town is just a very well Alright. When you get to the town, there you can see it's already walled off. Dwarven style stone walling. Not quite as high as some of the other cities that you've been to, like Emerald Hills or Gold Coast Port, but about 8 feet high, typically fairly difficult for most people to jump up to. And then pull themselves up in full war gear if need be, if they wanted to. But inside's relatively fairly well organized. City where the front entrance you go through kind of has like a primary cul-de-sac area where the main market sort of area is. Essentially, it's just the food goods, the blacksmith for the tooling and whatnot needed for the mines, and then just the main check-in post for when people go through the mines.
So it is a mining outpost.
It is a mining town. Not many people at the moment are out on the streets. It seems fairly quiet, and you haven't seen any signs of this whatever winged beast that you've been hearing about is yet.
Roughly what time is it? Time of day?
It's about midday or evening time.
Okay.
The clouding overcast is kind of hard to tell where the sun is at the moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, by the way, have anybody ever bought anything from Wish, the website?
No. I mean, I wouldn't. It's just mostly just garbage.
I really want to buy me some meme glasses.
eBay.
No, that's not a bad idea. Thank you. Just for I could be like, put them on when Pondo says something smug, and I could go, ha, ha, ha.
So there's not really a whole lot of people milling about.
Not at the moment, not where you are. At the moment.
Okay. Well, I guess if it is midday and if it's a mining place, I can assume where they all are. Most of them being dwarves.
You can either go ahead and stop at essentially the mine post where they go in and check in for work for the day. Or you can go into further town to go check in with the town hall sort of situation and ask about it. Or you can go drinking. That is also another option. Not really drinking, just go to a tavern or something.
Actually, I'll go and see if I hear any news at the tavern.
You go to the tavern?
Yeah, I want to hear the people.
Okay, just, you know what? Never mind.
What?
Remember last time you went to a tavern?
Yep.
Okay.
But Fee has already forgotten. It's a one-time thing. It'll never happen again, probably.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
It's fine.
Fair enough.
I think she got hit on for dwarf. I don't remember.
Yeah, all the people in there wouldn't help me because they were drunk and hitting on me instead. But
yeah.
This time it'll probably work.
We believe.
Are we splitting the party, or are we all going to the tavern together?
Yeah, let's go.
We can go together.
Yeah, why not?
I don't have anywhere else to be.
The tavern itself is not too busy at the moment. It's just a couple of people inside, the barkeep, and seems to be a couple workers. One's a dwarven man, black beard, black hair, a Goliath, about 7'2", and one last one that is just a human woman. Blonde hair, fair skin, decently well toned due to working in a mine. Barkeep himself is just a human man with decently long red hair.
Yeah.
Who would you like to speak with first?
I would like to go speak with the barkeep.
Barkeep? Okay.
I'm thinking I'm going to get the pack of 8 for $12.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm buying me meme glasses.
Meme sunglasses.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's the way yeah, I got you, bud. There's no response.
She'll go over to the, bar and say, "Have you heard any rumors about a winged beast around here?"
Oh, just going straight for it. Yes. Are you interested in that sort of thing?
Yeah. What do you know about it?
Not much. It's hard to see from here. It's a little bit more to the eastern side of the mountains. Big across the way. Possibly bat white like wings. It's hard to tell.
Have you heard any of your customers talking about it before?
A few here and there. He kind of looks at the 3 miners and they all kind of shrug. Some see it, some don't. It's hard to tell. It kind of comes in and out of the clouds a bit. Showed up probably about I'd say a month or 2 ago. No, why?
Has it been causing problems or is it peaceful?
Hasn't done quite anything yet, it seems. Just mostly been causing a slight scare. People tend to not react well to when something big and ominous is in the distance. A little too close for comfort.
That's fair. I'll go ask the miners next. I'll just sit where I am and just like...
Yeah, the miners are all looking at you.
Have you guys seen the winged beast?
The Goliath is one that speaks up. Us personally, we have not. Miner Tom has. He's a bit of an old bat. Apparently has good eyes, though. Eyes tend to be crazy at times. He made a claim the other day that the dead were walking, which is just insane.
That wouldn't be great if that was true.
Yes, it's mostly just absurd. Like, how could the dead be walking?
Necromancy?
That's a myth.
You see me lift my finger.
So, what else have you heard about the
and then I just put
thing?
my hand back down.
He knows about as much as we do about it, where it's a maybe a bat-winged creature, big, over probably about 5-10 miles to the east in the mountain ranges that's surrounding this town.
Where could we talk to Miner Tom?
He should be off shift in about an hour or 2.
Oh, is he currently mining?
Yes, is what you do in a mining town.
Well, yes, I didn't. Yeah.
They're just staring at you awkwardly.
See, if I had mean glasses right now, I would put them on top of Pondo.
Can I do an insight check to make sure they're telling me everything that they know?
Yes.
Not hiding anything.
Oh my god, cat.
Seems about everything.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Anytime. I guess.
I guess I have an hour to kill now, though.
A drink.
You want to hear a song?
Sure.
I'll pull out my lute and start singing the song about us slaying the dragon again.
Roll performance.
I got a 20 for a 28.
Throw some coin to
So as you're going through the songs, we're listening to the lyrics, and they hear the part about killing a dragon with glitter. They kind of like shake their heads about it.
I have said guiding bolt's not even the glitter one.
I know, but
she probably mentioned killing it with the holy light in her song. Thank you very much.
So
everybody else might have seen glitter, but in her lyrics, she mentions holy light.
If you ever watch, what's the name of it, Goblin Slayer Bridge, when I think of priestess, I think of cotton. Every time.
I know what you mean.
It's like, I was trying to be nice, Mr. Oni, but fuck you,
Mr. Goblin.
No, it was like the Oni, because it was calling the Oni a goblin in the Bridge series. It's like, oh, you're on top of my shit,
ogre.
Priestess. Well, it was an ogre mage, but they kept calling it goblin because Goblin Slayer doesn't have much sense.
Yep. And it was like, I was trying to be nice. Goblin.
Goblin. Well, fuck you. And I just think of cotton every time.
Yeah.
But eventually she's gonna snap, be like, oh, I was trying to be nice, but glitter lights.
Anyway, how did they react to this song?
Pretty well. They're kind of just drinking harder now, clapping along. It's the very quiet clap because there's only about four people besides yourselves in the bar. How long are you planning on playing?
Just until we figure out something to do.
Okay.
Well, I guess back to us. I guess after I watched her try to gather information, and then I was like, hey, is there any I guess I look around to see if I see any shady looking fellows that's not our teammate.
The only ones in the bar right now is the miners and the barkeep.
Okay.
No shady drug standing in the corner.
No first one's free. It's fine. Well then, is there a hunter lodge around here?
No. Unfortunately not. They kind of have one in Emerald Hills, but that's about the closest one for the moment.
Okay, never mind.
Haven't quite thought to expand out this far.
You know what? I don't blame you. Anyway. Anything else significant notes that I can explore to try to get information, Pondo?
Anything significant?
Yeah.
I mean, you could go other places to get information.
Okay, what other places are there?
I was like, you could go check in with the mine check-in place where they go in, clock in.
Okay, I hit up the mine checkout place.
Let me finish. You could go to the town hall.
Town hall.
Where you can speak with the I'm just going to call it mayor because it's pretty much what it is. There's another word for it that I can't think of at the moment, nor remember. The Jarl?
The judge.
Yeah, those are the only two other places I could think of that I remember. Yeah.
No, I'll hit up the mayor to see if he's not a busy person.
I will go as well.
I'll go for pure intimidation factor. By intimidation factor, I mean watching him try and talk and messing it up.
So we're trading places.
My talking is usually okay.
I guess about after 3 to 10 minutes, depending on if she goes for another song or not. You three of you head over to the town hall. Seems like there's a little bit more people coming out in the streets now. Seems like some people are getting off of work now.
Wake up.
I want to take my lute. I just want to play a song as we walk through town.
Okay. As you're playing the song, you definitely get some turned heads, as it's a rare sight, very rare sight to see someone just playing randomly in the middle of the street.
Yep. With a tiefling and a guy scrapped to his teeth with weapons.
The town hall itself is oddly made out of wood in comparison to most buildings here are made out of stone. It seems relatively new in comparison to everything else. There's no guards or anything to keep you from going inside, so you can just walk in. As you can see,
like you see me like slightly open the door to knock, like that kind of like open up.
As you are you opening the door as well at the same time?
Like slightly open the door to knock.
Oh, okay. It's suddenly the doors pulled the rest of the way. As there's like a postman at the front door. And at the other end of the room, you see a Goliath sitting behind a mahogany desk. Not really any papers on the desk, just like a little squishy ball and one piece of paper and like a ink and quill.
Oh, I like your squishy ball.
Yes, it was for... Yes. How can I help you?
We are traveling adventurers worrying about the winged creature in the east, as people keep saying it.
Okay.
Just curious if there was any information, because we could not get any information from the local pedestrians, and wonder if men of your knowledge could tell us more. Mostly we're here to make sure it's not another dragon, which we have already slayed the one to the west north, and we're just making sure before we go back from which we came to make sure the area is safe and that you are not being threatened in any way or intimidated.
Well, please come in. He motions you all to come in as they make sure his door is shut back. Because it's cold outside, don't want to let the heat seep through.
Yep.
Is there a place to sit down?
No.
I knock some of the snow off my hat. I shake it off a little bit before sitting down.
So you're coming in to ask about the winged creature that we've been seeing?
Yes, to make sure it's not causing any disturbance to the populace.
Disturbance, yes. Directly, no. Indirectly, yes.
Hasn't made any demands?
No, it hasn't came to the town yet at all. It's just mostly been... what's the word I could say? Almost like it's patrolling. Not really patrolling, but watching its grounds.
Has it been hostile to anybody that been up there, or have no one has attempted to go up there?
No one has attempted to go up there. Because it being about 5-10 miles out from this town, it looks fairly big.
This is fair. Do they know what it is, or is it just a winged mystery creature?
From what we can determine from rumors, it's definitely something with some sort of bat-like wings.
So probably not a dragon, because it would demand something.
Unless it's a nice dragon.
You're correct. It could be a nice dragon.
Well, I haven't met many dragons, so I don't know how mean or nice they can be.
I only met the one.
That doesn't count because he was a demon dragon.
This is fair.
Demon dragon? You know, it's best I don't know.
It probably is. But it was taken care of swiftly. and with overwhelming force.
If you are planning on checking it out, if you figure it out and maybe even dispose of it, I can make sure there's a reward for you, as it has been bringing some slight panic to my men at work.
Dispose of it? What if it's harmless?
It's been some troubles in my men at work.
Well, we will scout the area and figure out its attention. If it seems to be no threat, then we will leave it be until we know that it's actually a threatening force. We are not authorized to really kill it, as long as the people are able to work. Paranoia is one thing, but actual threat is a different.
Okay. If you can get it relocated farther away, that would be great.
We'll do our best to negotiate with the creature if it is a intelligent being or reasonable.
Okay.
Thank you, good sir, for a moment of your time, and I would like to bid you a good day.
Please have a good day. I have work to get back to.
Oh, any other problems that need to be the service of expert monster
Why do you
hunters?
say it like that?
Kills one dragon and he's an expert now.
No, the work to get back to.
I killed other things.
Because I got work to get back to.
You did it again.
They probably just do this work to get back to. I think it's
He's a very busy mayor, as I do the same expression that he does.
Anyway, Beak, go on. Go figure out what's the deal's going on with the town.
Okay. Well, bonjour, as I go.
Tell him hello.
Bonjour.
Oh, my bad.
Bonjour means hello.
Oh, my bad. Arrivederci.
You remind me of what's his face in Inglourious Bastards. He's trying to speak Italian, but he's speaking it with his like mountain man accent. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Buongiorno.
I'm gonna do fromage. I'm sorry, Cotton. I had to say it once.
What do cheese omelets have anything to do with it?
What would you guys like to do now? You want to wait till Minor Tom gets out?
Yeah. Because we know it's bat-like and it's freaks people out. That's really all we know, right? So
wait for Minor Tom.
Hit the T key and we'll move the wait tab over 1 hour.
You said there's more people on the streets?
Slightly more as getting a little later and later.
Is there more people in the bar now?
You can check.
I check.
There's slightly more people at the bar.
Can I try to play for money now? We have an hour.
Well, you have actually about 30 minutes.
We have 30 minutes.
Sure.
Throw some coin to your Dragon Slayer.
Dang, I only got a 16.
Since you're only doing it for about 30 minutes, do say 2d4 times 3. You get 9 gold pieces. That's 16 performance.
Sweet.
You're doing a fairly decent job. It's not like your best work. It's about average for you, probably. You new fancy little loot. 30 minutes goes by relatively uneventful as more and more miners are coming in to get their drink for the night. Or they go home eventually to get ready for the next day. Soon, about maybe 30, 40 minutes after you make it back to the tavern, there's definitely an older looking miner that has a hunchback, long, like yellowish stained, dirty beard. Just kind of like how the white beards get, where they get like yellowish tint to it. Let's say. He makes his way over to the bar.
Hello.
Are you approaching him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Hello there. Were you one playing the nice music?
Yeah. I was having an off night.
Well, I'd wonder what a good night would be.
It's much better than that.
What can old Miner Tom do for you, Mrs.?
I was wondering if you've heard anything about the winged creature that's supposedly near here.
Oh, I heard. I've seen. Yes. Big thing. Almost like a lion. Batwing.
Did you say a lion?
Crazy.
A lion with bat wings.
Oh, yes.
Can I roll like a nature or arcana to see if I've ever heard of a lion with bat wings?
Arcana.
I've not.
You have not heard of such a creature. Sounds bizarre. Doesn't make sense.
You sure you saw a lion?
Yes, a lion. Well, Miner Tom don't make things up. Just the other night, I saw a man who was hung not too long ago walking the streets. Where he went, I don't know.
All right. What was the man hung for?
Stealing from the mine?
And you're sure that he was hung before he walked? He wasn't like supposed to be hung but got out like parole?
Yes, I was there just like hanging.
Oh.
Not much happens down.
I know. I write a side note on my journal thing that I need to investigate Undead Scourge. Question mark. And I just draw like a skeleton next to it.
Do you know where this lion lives?
Oh, 5-10 miles out east in the mountains. That's where it flies around. I got real close one day and I got a good look at it.
Do you think it's nice?
I wasn't going to find out. No, my luck, it would have been not nice and I'd be its next meal.
Have you ever seen it do anything like eat anybody?
I haven't got that close. Nor do I think anybody else got near that close.
Well, thank you. And turns around to the rest of the people in our party and goes, do you guys know anything about a flying lion?
Flying lion.
Jim, what kind of knowledge check would that be?
Arcana.
This is 17D.
One of the few cases where it would actually be Arcana.
Pew, 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 pew. Wish I had my mean glasses. 2-day shipping.
Volkar and Alexander. You two know of a couple of things that could be the situation. You know, it could be either a manticore that fits this description. Bat wings, lion-like body. The manticores are a bit different in that regard. Their faces are usually more human-like, but when they open their maws, they have rows and rows of jagged, ugly teeth. The other case is possibly a chimera, which is a cruel amalgamation of magic experimentation, much like a manticore is in some way as well, but a bit more to the extreme.
So no owlbears yet.
No owlbears yet.
Yeah, we gotta domesticate those owlbears.
In what world does a lion with bat wings possibly be an owlbear?
Well, we could domesticate owlbears. We can't decimate manticores, I don't think.
The real question is, what does Alexander think an owlbear looks like?
Fair.
He just knows in his instinct, in his heart, that they must be domesticated.
Or he thinks it looks like a fucking flying sphinx.
Maybe.
They gave it the wrong name to put people off. It's like Iceland and Greenland.
Haha. But anyway, I thank you for his time, and I make note of 2 people mentioning undead here.
It's just him.
I thought the other guy was talking about.
He mentioned that Minor Tom had mentioned the undead.
But that's just a myth. The bartender was like, bar guy said, and I'm like,
that's pretty much what everybody thinks. There's no undead. Necromancy isn't a thing.
Sounds like foolishness.
It's just scary stories that you tell your children to go to bed at night.
Look, no one believes in demons until a portal to the warp opens up, and you know.
Ha ha hey ha ha ha. Then my Crusader, I gotta bring out my +3 Crusader sword.
These well, fucking heretics.
Heresy.
So, no, the bat wings is a big thing. I mean, it narrows it down a lot. So, at least you know it's not another dragon.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Not just as Minor Tom doesn't know what a lion looks like.
You'd be surprised.
What he meant to say was like a flying lizard with bat wings.
There were pictures, I think in the 1800s, of people who'd only been told like what elephants were, but they'd never actually seen them, and so they tried to draw what they thought they were, and it's pretty fucking crazy. That's what I'm imagining.
They think that a lot of the mythical creatures actually started because of people's descriptions of them. Like they think a unicorn was someone describing a rhinoceros, and the questing beast is someone describing a giraffe.
I wouldn't really be surprised.
Remember when they sent over a platypus back to Europe, they tried to dissect it because they thought it was stitched together.
Also, you also got to remember this is a time when medicine consisted of eating some mushrooms you found in the woods.
This is true. But this is fine. We go back, and I guess, do y'all want to wait till the next day to go see this, the core of the mantle?
Let's not go at night.
Yeah, let's not go to Camelot. It's a silly place.
You run into one necroskulker, and you think everything else is going to happen tonight.
Yeah, is it paranoia, though, if it's warranted? And the fact that you just said that makes it even more justified.
Hey, I'm cool with at nighttime adventures because, you know, Gloomstalker shenanigans.
Because there's
Just
one
saying.
being out there that likes to sneak up on you while you're asleep, suck out the life force of you.
Yeah, I'm not scared.
Skinwalkers.
You're a skinwalker. I guess good.
Hey, remember, not only do I have disadvantage to perception check in the dark, so the other creatures have disadvantage in the dark. Technically, they can't even see me in the dark. I'm invisible.
You want to wait tonight?
Until the morning, because you know people are scared.
We could wait until the morning.
Plus, it's not like someone's missing yet.
Excellent.
And then we wake up next morning. Billy got ripped from his bed.
Well, I need everyone to give me a perception check.
So be good.
Is this when we're at our bed? That's fine. Go +2. Yeah.
Hey, roll twice. Just take the first one, even though the second one was net 20. That's a bummer.
You stole somebody's 20, Cotton.
I know. I'm so sorry. It wasn't working.
Shame.
In the middle of the night, the three of you start hearing screaming coming from the center of town. Not center of town, but the closer to where you are, it's more of the residential district of the town. Essentially where all the miners have their beds.
I want to go check it out.
Yep.
Sure.
Grab my shit and run.
Now we go over to as you get up and rush over to the center of town, start seeing more. Nope, that's not what. Well, that's going to stay there for now so that you guys can see.
Huh. My hunch of undead was right.
Yeah.
I assume that I know what undead is, but I don't know how to identify different types. I assume this.
I assume I know what undead is, since clerics are supposed to fight those.
It's not my ranger hunter thing. I'm just guessing as a, not even as a paladin anymore, because technically paladins are just knight that pinky swears.
You can correct me if I'm wrong. If Fee would not know about the undead, then I will play like she does not.
Well, you can make me a religion with advantage. You know what undead is.
Yeah. I just assume I just know, like, if I see something decaying, walk around, I was like, that's probably undead. But I don't know what type it is. Fee probably knows what type it is. Probably could tell it's like immunities and weaknesses. If it has any super effective attacks. It's like a Pokemon battle.
The three of you make it to the town square where you're starting to see the district square where you're starting to see about 8 zombies. 7 of them are trying to bang it through the door. One of them is kind of just hanging around the center, just trying to figure out what it's going to do. Please roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
I was gonna walk up and like clap my hands. Hey, stop that zombie.
Let me know if you guys have access to your tokens.
That'll be kind of funny.
Here we go.
1
and you
2.
can place anywhere besides that house you're next to.
20 is the highest.
Oh, then.
Let's see.
Okay, what did we get here?
No, that's weird. You didn't add my initiative bonus to it.
Yeah, mine didn't even roll correctly.
Because that'll be a 24.
Oh, my initiative didn't get added either, but it's only 1. So it's 15. I have 1 initiative now. I'm so excited.
1 initiative? What? Oh, because of Jack of all trades.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be at least 6. It's great. It's great initiative there, game. Thanks. Fucking asshole.
I know the feels.
Yeah.
I know the low initiative feels.
Yep.
Some just call it the blues.
Sounds like the work of rowdy teenagers. It's all those beachgoers, James, that refuse to stay home.
Zombies. 18. All right. So first to go is Alex.
As I spring into action, and you see me bring out the large heavy crossbow, and then I look at this zombie, and then I cast the hunter's mark.
Which one?
Hunter's mark on that one.
Okay.
And I begin to shoot it. I have that. Oh yeah, I gotta add the +1 to it. And here we go.
A 21. You had advantage with that because it's the first turn. He hasn't moved yet.
Oh yeah, you're right. Advantage. Add that. Oh, it's a crit. Let me see if I can.
You need to roll 2d6 and an extra d10.
Okay, let's see. Extra d10 and 2d6.
It actually just kills it.
Okay.
You did.
Does it come back from the dead?
Yeah, no, he's one good shot to the head, you just kill it.
Okay, and I'll take my extra shot because it's the beginning of the round on that one right there, but it doesn't get the hunter mark because I don't have time to switch it.
Yep.
Okay.
You have a second shot?
Yeah, because Gloomstalker get one attack on the.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. You're right.
Specifically, just one.
I was thinking some crossbow expert shenanigans, but it's not. It's
it's not yet. Because I hit that one, but I get the extra D20. Thank goodness for that.
Roll a natural one.
Yeah, that wasn't natural one until the D20 changed it to a 20 something.
Oh yeah, you lucky soul.
Yep. And I get that a D.
So just 6 damage.
Yeah, I get that a D10 to the damage, I believe. So 10 damage to that one. And that's my turn. As you see me like Arnold Schwarzenegger, get to the chopper. Da, da. I haven't got to the yet.
Alex, you've now made yourself aware to all these zombies in the way.
Yep, just my jib.
And they're now all going to attempt to.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard a heavy crossbow go off, but it's like a fucking gunshot.
So it's like bang.
Oh no, they're loud as shit. Like,
oh, I can imagine so.
There's some you can go and look at videos of them. I mean, they're so. I heard one. I was like, wow, so I should have worn fucking earring protection. For what at a Renaissance fair once.
You can make it to.
I have guns that are less loud than fucking heavy
this one can make it to with a dash. I'm pretty certain this one can make it to. Can almost make it. With the dash.
Oh yeah. By the way, my favorite tiefling, I give permission to AoE me down. For obvious reasons.
Oh, I mean, you assume I was gonna ask for permission, but I know mean, that's nice.
I already know you're gonna, so I might as well say it at the time.
I mean, actually don't have that many AoE spells. I might only
I think you have the Thunderclap at least.
I have Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
Now,
I think that it might actually be it. Because I didn't go.
Fortunately for you, only 2 of them are going to be able to hit at you this turn.
Okay.
So it would be
AC,
one that's directly to the
17.
left of your token.
Yep.
Will attempt to attack. I don't imagine any of these. Does a 12 hit you?
That's a miss.
Swing and miss.
Nope. Misses again. Okay. You're fine for now.
Now.
No.
And then it's up to Fee. He is up.
Yes,
You currently see Alex quickly shoot one in the head, and then suddenly getting swarmed by multiple ones, with more on the way.
Everybody gets one.
This may come as a shock, but I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
I have. So, if somebody moves involuntarily,
I asked if it triggers
attacks of opportunity.
It does not. I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think it does because I know because they do that so you can't abuse stuff like wind wall and whatever.
Because the only thing that really does that is destructive. What was it? Disparate whispers, because it causes a fear effect that makes you move. So
you've also got the stuff for like repulsing blast or eldritch blast, lightning lure can yoink people. There's a bunch of ways to make things move. It's just they did the involuntary thing so that you can't be like, oh, I'm going to pull him, and then the warlock's going to push him, and then he's going to take 1,000,000 attacks of opportunity and die. That's because that was the thing. If you wanted to be a piece of shit, you just be able to do.
Yeah. Disparate whisper still does it. Because it's a fear attack that makes you immediately run. It's not like you're getting yanked.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna cast Spiritual Weapon right here.
Spiritual Weapon
here. My Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use it to attack this one. That one.
Okay. How much health do you have, Alexander?
I have 52 health.
Okay. Got an idea.
Enough to take a fireball?
Does a 12 hit?
It does.
I don't get fireball till level 5.
It takes it does not get the 3+. It's 3-. For some reason it gave it +6. It's 3 plus 3 plus 3.
Okay.
So it's 8.
So it takes it. Okay.
And then I cast, since that was a bonus action, I used my action to cast Sacred Flame.
Same one?
On this one.
Okay.
It needs to make a dex save.
Those are not great for zombies. We'll let you know.
Well, good.
I imagine so.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised.
That's a failure. Roll your D10 damage.
It's only a D8.
Oh my god, what is my fucking spell save DC?
It's radiant damage, though. No, I think.
Spiritual, or is it radiant or is it force?
It's holy.
Oh, never mind. Sorry,
spiritual weapon is force.
I'm thinking of spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's radiant damage. It takes 8 radiant damage.
Yep. It's a radiant damage.
That's it.
So the one zombie that's that's to the left of Alexander's token, essentially like right in front of him, is starting to lose bits of chunks here and there. Looking like it's being hung on by small pieces of meat, not necessarily staying in for much longer, depending on the situation. The other zombie looks like the holy fire is purifying it, not really doing much extra to it, just not really good to have a holy bath.
Not wrong.
But it looks like the holy fire did something to it, or it looks like it did not.
It did.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, it's like starting to like melt away or whatever.
I'm melting.
Well, I very much imagine like oh god, fucking Indiana Jones. They open the Ark of the Covenant.
Volcar.
All right. Well, we're gonna do a series of fuckery right here. Do some
I await.
All right. So I'm gonna do first off. I'm gonna move my happy ass down here, and then I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure on my boy Alexander here, which I'm not telling him about. So I need him to make me a strength 14 saver, DC 14 strength saving throw. If you could do that, you're gonna take a little bit of damage, but I'm gonna yoink your happy little ass out of there. It might be a little shocking, but you'll be fine.
So it's a save or a?
Yeah, you got to make a. Well, fuck, it does.
Okay. I thought you could choose to fail it or not.
Yeah, but if he chose to fail it, well, I don't know if does that count as voluntary or involuntary movement at that point?
It'd still be involuntary, I'd say, but it makes sense for the moment because he didn't know that you were planning on doing that.
Yeah, well, I assume with a crossbow he doesn't want to be in melee. That's fine.
Well, he has crossbow extra, so he doesn't care at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I assume he's not trying to fight in melee.
Yeah.
That's more what I meant.
Yeah.
That's fine. It was a great idea. So let me check something. Having that failed, that is an action, so I cannot do that. All right, I'm just going to. I guess I'll move over here for the rest of my movement, and then that'll be it because I've already burned my action to cast it.
I just realized something. I have not seen your character action surge.
Action surge last week when we fought the dragon.
Oh, he did? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I like hit him with the fucking chromatic orb and then hit him with something else or whatever.
Because I think that's the rare cases they can actually cast 2 spells at once.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it just gives you another action. Or it gives you, if it's a ranged attack, I think it counts. Anyway, I'm done with my turn.
Alex, back to you. You're surrounded by zombies.
Well, you've got...
Change my crossbow target bonus action to this one. And I'm going to try to pop it.
I don't know why I didn't just run up there and hit you with protection from good and evil, because I'm a dumbass, apparently.
Yeah, it's fine.
It would have been a better idea.
Well, we're going to see if I'm going to have to pay for my sins.
If the lightning lure worked, it would have been a good idea.
Yeah, well, I would have yoinked him like 10 feet back. At least, I mean, it failed. He didn't get yoinked, but he didn't take any damage either. Granted, it's only D8. So.
18 damage to that one.
What's the +5 from? Were you getting an extra point? Oh, you got a +1 bow, didn't you?
Yeah. 2 +1 bows.
That's correct. Okay. It took me a second to figure that out. So 14 plus 4. We do
click.
18. All right. I gotta figure out.
I think that's the one I hit before.
So it needs to make a Constitution check, DC 5 plus 18. Is it even possible? No, I don't think it is actually. Because that is... No, it's possible. Just need a natural 20.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that's close.
You see me shove the crossbow, and the crossbow up on the zombie as it gets on the pipe, and this release as it goes up, it's burning into confetti.
Must admire that much.
Yeah, you managed to shoot the zombie right in the head. its body just goes limp, and zombie brain juice goes all over you. As the head pops like a watermelon.
In my mental state, I think it's confetti.
I'm waiting for that to happen to Sid, man. I literally before like last night, I'm listening to the Gaunt's Ghost series, and there's an astropath. They fly through a warp whatever thing, and his head just goes boom, and it just covers everybody in bits. I'm waiting for it.
Anything else?
That'll be it for me for now.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll draw some off of you.
Just drop the AOE on me.
I could Thunderwave.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Is going to just replace the other one's position.
I think I actually have another spell I can choose. I'll grab something. I do. I have one free spell. I haven't picked.
This one. I'll go over here. Go over there. Let's see here. It's going to go 3 attacks onto Alexander.
Oh boy.
You should be okay.
Just do 3. And there'll be a.
How good's your con save, Alex? Being a paladin, I imagine it's okay.
Well, one misses. One gets a 22, and one gets a 9. He doesn't have a con save.
I do have +3.
Talking Alexander.
Yeah, I don't. I have 3 +3 from actually just having a con. I get a con save at level 6 when I have my charisma to it.
Okay. Well, I mean, +3 is better than nothing.
Exactly.
The biggest problem is unless I switch places with you, Thunderwave actually won't do us any good because it knocks him 10 feet away from me. So I'm just gonna huck a bunch of zombies. They're still gonna go with you. They'll just be the ones below you might not be right on top of you, but you're still gonna get yoinked,
No, it's like
shot off to the 7 o'clock.
I want you to do damage to him.
I could upcast it and do 3d8 damage.
Alexander, one zombie manages to hit you across the face and do 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gotta wear a helmet, man. Gotta wear a helmet.
I wear this fancy hat. No regrets.
I'm not going Space Marine here. Everybody wear their fucking helmet.
Freaking Space Marines.
At least I get why Space Marines do it. It looks stupid, but I get it.
That is Zombie's turn. Next is Fee.
Ooh, what could you
How big is the 10-foot radius?
Is it a 10-foot square or is it a 10-foot circle?
I think it's a circle.
Essentially,
it just says 10-foot radius sphere. 10-foot radius sphere.
It'd be 10 feet out from whatever center thing. Right.
I forgot about the ruler.
Yep.
How do you do the ruler again?
It's Q. Is it Q? No, it's the waypoint thing. I guess there's another game I got the shapes in.
There's just snap to center cursor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I tried to buy you the fucking spell template things, and then it wouldn't let me do it. Look, dude, they're dope. It gives you one for like 15-foot cone, like all the common spell template. You just plop them down and see immediately what the right shape is.
Essentially, if you can center on Alexander, you get all of them, including Alexander.
I don't want to get Alexander. I want to get everybody but Alexander.
What are you casting? What are you trying to cast? Oh yeah.
Alexander's okay with this.
I think I'm gonna cast it over here and only get 3 of them.
Oh.
I can still. I'm not. No.
That's fine. I got Shatter. I can cast it on him.
Okay. Does it break my shit? That's the question.
Yes, no. If I cast it on you, if you're not holding it, it'll break it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a.
Yeah, as long as you're not holding it, it doesn't count.
Oh, so like if it's my bag, it's fine.
So if you like take your bow and you throw it on the ground and a shatter, it'll break it.
Throw the bow, shatter goes off, and then catch it again. That's what you do.
No. If you're holding it, it specifically says if you're holding it, it's fine.
Yeah, your
Or
stuff is
carry
fine.
it.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it like right here, so I can get all 3 of these.
Okay, you're going to get the house as well.
Yeah, it's fine. The house just automatically fails insane.
Does it look like a sturdy house? You said it was stone, right?
Shatter is best against things made of stone or constructs.
You could do there and just get Alexander. And
I
get
don't
my
want
house.
to get Alexander.
Look, I don't know if there's a way to be super effective and not put him. He's in a bad spot.
I know he's in a bad spot. I was hoping you would have brought him out of there by this time.
We're talking about mosh. I'm literally mosh surfing zombies right now. It's like, it's fine, guys. Click.
Do I think
boom.
it's gonna break the house if I cast it there? I don't want to break someone's house.
You do not know.
I mean, look, we've got bigger problems. Look, if you put a hole in their house, I'll mold some earth and we'll just fix it. We'll just run away. No one will ever know.
We'll just say the zombies in it.
Yeah, right? Hey, look, they were smacking on stuff, dude. I mean, we'll plant a pickaxe on one of the zombies.
It's fine, guys. I'm a frontline person.
This is literally the best spot, like right here. I guess actually you would be, but I'd get both of you that way.
What's the save for this?
Con.
It's fine. Do it.
Car actually has a con save. So.
Come on,
I'm gonna do it.
for?
I'm doing it here. I'm only gonna hit one of them, I guess. I don't know.
Come on, do it.
Because if I do it closer, I'll hit the house too.
Just do it on top of him. You'll be totally fine.
I'll do it back here so I don't hit the house too.
It's like a grenade. As long as you're prone, like you're gonna take way less shrapnel than if you were standing up. It's okay.
So everybody here, which is these 4 zombies and Dom, need to make a con save.
So I'm just going to do from up.
Oof.
So I'm going to do up from bottom.
But if I had my charisma, I would have made that save probably.
Left to right.
This is my bard spell, so my save is like 14.
Like I said, if I had my charisma, I would have made that save.
Plus 3, so that's a pass. One fails. That one that fails.
So everybody that fails takes half.
Oh my god, game, why do you have to cock block me? I'm like, I wonder if I could do something silly with shape water, and it's like, oh, there can be no creatures in it. Fuck.
That one's definitely
Ruining all my fun.
it needs to get a 20. It does not, so that one does die. And the others take 7 points of damage. So Alexander, you take 7 points of thunder.
Well, I only take 7.
Oh no, you fail. You take 15.
Yeah, I took 15 off.
I thought you passed for a second. Then I realized.
Nah, dog.
You
I would say I would have passed if I had my sexy paladin charisma.
You still have your bonus action to whack something.
Going to, I was just letting you finish.
Yeah.
I whacked this one.
Okay.
I can't. There we go. That one.
I saw it.
That could work.
Takes 8 more force damage.
It has taken 15. So, after Fee casts her spell, one zombie that has been facing Alexander pretty much the whole time just explodes into a million pieces.
Giblets.
Bits of the building that got caught in a radius crumbles a bit. Seems like some easy fixable damage, maybe. It's.
But it wasn't supposed to hit the building.
It's
right here. 10, 10, 10, 10.
Never mind, it's fine.
I was being really smart with it. I didn't want to hit a building.
Fair enough. Never mind, the building's fine. Zombie still is exploding in a million pieces, and Alexander is covered in undead bits.
It's fine.
Sorry, I thought you'd be able to handle that.
Now he's covered in bits. I mean, maybe he'll go full Walking Dead, right? Maybe they want to know he's here.
You see me give her the thumbs up.
I'll help you in a minute.
Something that gets in your mouth, probably.
No, that's why I fish specifically thumbs up. I'm not talking right now.
This is why you wear the helmet.
Volcar.
All right. Let's see. I gotta measure something real quick. Oh yeah. We're doing that. See him still in threat and square. All right, I'm gonna upcast me one of them thunder waves. So everybody, pretty much all these zombos got to make a DC 14 con save, including Alexander has to make one as well, because we haven't beat the shit out of them enough.
10 feet.
15-foot cube originating from me.
Oh.
You made it, Dom.
I
did indeed make it.
I think it's the
cube.
memory of the first shockwave made me get brace impact for the second shockwave.
Oh yeah, it says 15-foot cube, so
I think you get fee in it as well.
Was it so?
That's not great.
Well, no, that's not great. But choices have been made.
Oh snap!
I don't have a lot of health.
Oh wait a minute! I have to make 2 saves. Give me a second. I lost my spell.
Well, you lost it already, didn't you?
I made it the first time, but the second time I lost it, which is fine.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd hurt. That's okay.
I'll make a second one to see if I keep my spell up.
I never roll
good
damage anyway. So.
It's not a concentration spell, so you didn't have to worry about that.
Spiritual weapon.
It's not as concentration.
Oh, it's not.
No.
That's what makes it sexy as hell.
Yeah, it's what makes spiritual weapon such a good.
So I need to make
damage.
I do take damage with stuff.
I need to make 5 con checks.
DC 14.
DC 14.
I didn't think I'd hit Serafina, but I mean, Verdi.
They all pass.
I mean, they're still going to take some decent damage, hopefully. Well, no, one fails.
No, they have +3.
Oh, okay, they're +3. Wow, that's surprising.
Zombies are good at con. It's everything else they're bad at.
It's actually still some decent damage.
Yeah.
I just want to point out how I did 18, 19, 20 in a row. That's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, so everybody that passed takes 10 damage.
You know what? I'm okay. Those rolls are on saves versus attacks.
Although here's a question. Because that zombie's dead, so Alexander's gonna get yeet.
Did he fail his check?
He did, didn't he?
Oh, I passed attack.
15, right?
Oh, okay, never mind. You okay? You were making a.
But yes, if he did fail, he would have been shoved over.
Yeah,
the dead body. Well, the body's actually not there. Nothing is in the way.
Well, yeah, it's
how far do we get shoved back?
10 feet.
I am almost dead.
Yikes.
You have max. How much health do you have?
You should have some decent HP, right?
Well, D8.
My max is 28, and you did.
How
20.
the fuck?
Well, it'd be 8 times 4. That's
plus
like
con.
It's -1? How'd that happen?
Okay.
I'll explain it. So it'd be 7 times 4, so...
Serafina going full on drummer boy, I see. You want to talk about dichotomies or complete opposite ends of the fucking health spectrum. I had almost max HP. You had almost minimum for a ranger.
Will I say, back the first episode, I did not know her actual HP, so
I didn't know she had so little HP either, else I wouldn't have. Well, I didn't know I was going to clip her anyway, but...
This is fine.
That's
Mistakes were made.
You guys can deal.
Actually, one needs to make a save.
We got potions. And
he needs to make
cleric and a paladin.
15. He makes it, so he's still alive.
Oh god, it's this shit. All right, okay. You know what I will do? I am going to let's see. I'm gonna Action surge. Yes. And then.
And the clap again.
No, I'm not gonna do it again.
One more time.
Thunderwave, and then I do it again.
Well, Fee is out of range now, so you're free to do it again.
Free to do it again. Let's see. Which of these is the most? Well, I guess they all look like garbage because they're zombies. That's gonna be
hard. The two directly below you are relatively fine. The one that had to make a save is, you know, at that point, and the other two are at plus probably that point.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna slap Alexander with a protection from good and evil. So I'll do that with my action surge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll click it back to Alex, who has been taking a beating.
Hopefully not
by mostly his teammates.
Mostly his teammates.
You see me like put the crossbow in my back as I pull out the hand crossbow. If I can start double tapping, I'm going to try to aim the ones that are rugged on the ground on the lower levels.
I mean, technically, you could have your rapier in one hand and then your hand crossbow in the other, right? If you're not using your bonus action.
I'm going to use my bonus action to shoot again because I'm crossbow master. That's why I'm bringing out the hand crossbow. Okay, first shot is whatever the one that looked torn up.
It's the one directly below you.
Yep.
That hits. Need to
fucking bird. I keep forgetting.
Need to make an 11.
Come on, low.
Oop, it finally crumbles to dust. Well, not really dust, but it just kind of
lumps. Is there another one that looks towards the edge?
Any other ones? Probably the two above you.
Okay, then I'll probably aim for that one as a bonus action attack.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. You see me like John Wicking it, like martial arts, shoot one, and I like go over to the other one and try to dodge the other zombie and shoot the other one.
And actually does die.
Okay.
Now I can't make on save. All right.
And that's my turn.
Zombies. This one's going to come around the corner, and two are going to go after Volkar, and the other one's going to go after Alexander. I'll do Alexander first, because why not?
Bring it on, you rotting fucks.
I could get a crit and maybe
KO.
No, I didn't get a crit. I was close.
You were close. If that zombie had 3 levels of fighter and was a champion.
Yeah. Take 3 more points of damage.
Okay. Living on the edge.
And now the 2 against Volkar.
Well, actually, keep in mind the zombies are attacking him at disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Well, then I'll double check real quick.
And that other one's a crit.
Nope. So you don't take those 3 points of damage.
You see, I'm about to take the hit, and the protection for evil protects me, and it bounces the zombie attack off.
It's 1 miss. I think both miss. You have a 19 DC?
Correct.
DC? Okay, yeah, both just whack against your chainmail with no avail.
Blocking it with that, putting that shield work in, boys.
I show them side. And that's it for them. Fee, you want to do another scatter in between all of them? Come on.
Nope, I'm going to guiding bolt that one.
You might be able to take out Alexander.
I guiding bolt Alexander. No, I'm kidding.
You know what? That actually might take me out.
I could.
Oh. I'll guiding bolt this one.
Especially if she upcasts it.
Okay.
I'm going to upcast it too, because I can.
The only way
for it.
you can't kill this thing if you hit it is if you roll triple ones. Or all ones.
Prepare to be amazed.
Oh boy.
That's why
I
I'm
couldn't
saying.
miss it because it's an attack roll.
Sid, the only way you can jam is if you roll 100. Rolls 100. Good man. Good man. That's how I know I'm not in a dream state. Is Sid's terrible rolling. When he rolls well, I have to question. I have to like look and see if the top is still spinning.
You know, a good way to know you're in a dream. Try to do math.
Oh, I didn't actually finish. Okay, dang it. The macro didn't go all the way out.
Look, I don't try to do math in real life, let alone in dreams, so it never occurs to me.
Because technically, you can't do math.
I got a 20.
All right. The wrong side of the brain. So when you actually try to do math,
don't roll all once.
It looks like gibberish, but it's gibberish that makes sense, which is one of those weird things.
Please roll all once.
Someone's dog's going ham. He's really, really vocal about this combat.
Did you second level?
Yes, because I didn't know that he was almost dead before I said I was going to do second level.
Well, it's dead.
Okay. I got 26 damage on it.
Yeah,
Glitter bombs.
Yeah. This zombie is essentially, as the guiding bolt collides with the zombie, just the holy light just melts it. As it does turn into glitter. The zombie itself turns into glitter, essentially.
It doesn't splatter on him again?
No.
I bardically inspire Alexander.
Expire.
Getting all the buffs, my dude.
All right.
And to inspire him, I said, I'm sorry I hit you with the thunder, please don't die.
Volkar.
All right. Let's see. I am going to I guess I'm gonna just hit this one to my immediate 6 o'clock here with my axe. Which I never did a thing for it, but I essentially replaced my normal axe, like my Eldritch Knight axe, with the fancy axe. It's pretty much what I did.
Yes, because it's magical, technically speaking.
Yeah.
Just doesn't have bonus to it. But it does come back to you if you throw it.
Yeah. But I attuned to it, so now I have the glaive and then the fancy axe as my weapon, so I cannot be disarmed, which is nice. All right, I'm going to make sure this is okay. Wow, could that be any more garbage? The answer is not by much.
Well, you hit.
Oh, well, okay.
There's zombies.
There's zombies. It's not hard to hit them.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Which one you hit? The one that's directly to the south of you?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. It takes 8 points of damage.
And
it is still standing.
That will be it, actually.
Okay.
God, I cannot wait till 5th level. I hate having one attack.
The grind. The grind,
man. The grind.
Alex.
Okay, I'll hit wherever the weakest one is. I'm guessing
you're
the one he just hit, maybe.
Yeah, probably. I haven't hit this one to my 4 o'clock.
Okay. Crossbow bolt.
You hit doing 6 points of damage.
Still up?
Well, no, it has to make a save at a 11.
All right, that's right.
Ooh.
It makes a save. It is
double tap.
Standing, but still okay. Now it has to make a save at a 12.
Two to the chest, one in the head.
It makes a save at a 12.
Oh, this one's resilient. I pop in one each of his eyes, and it's like about to go down, and it just comes back up with the arrow still stuck in his eyes.
You pop in the eyes, his head starts to fall up, but doesn't fully fall off. It's just kind of dangling on there by the Adul Oblongata.
There you go. It's all he could say. It's all he could say.
It's brain stem is the only thing that's keeping it holding on, essentially, at this point.
Also, the aggressive part of the brain.
It's like a meth head. It wobbles. It just doesn't fall down.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, that will be my turn. I tried double tapping.
You did. It didn't work this time.
Yeah.
Well, the key to double tapping is you actually fire 3 shots, so you just need another one that'd be good. No problem. To the chest, one.
Zombies. I think they're both going to go after Volkar.
Please do.
They were focused on before. 19.
All right.
Would you like to do anything to prevent this? You're not taking much damage if you just take it.
But is it the principle of the matter?
That is also true.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is I'm not really casting. Well, see what I could just let one of them hit me, and then I could just torch it.
That's not a bad idea.
I'll let them hit me. It's not going to be much damage anyway.
Okay. Just let them both, or just one?
I'll let the first one hit me, and then the second one I'll arcane deflect, which would give me. Well, I don't know. Even with the +2 at 21, I don't know if it's still, but it's that second one still make that.
They both got 19. So.
And what's your? Oh, okay, yeah. The first one can hit me, and then the second one can I'll deflect it.
Okay.
And then the first one will get hellish rebuked.
You'll take
actually, I don't know if
points of damage. Go ahead and do your hellish rebuke.
Well, I don't actually. I think that might be a reaction. I can't do both. Hold up.
Yeah, they're both reaction.
Yeah, correct.
So do you just want to deflect them both?
I can only deflect one of them.
Okay,
yeah.
so you just.
Yeah, I'll just deflect one, and then I'll eat the other. So.
Okay, so you'll take 7 points of damage.
Yeah, it's fine. Forgot it's a reaction. It's fine.
Stops you.
I have many HPs. 48 entire HPs.
You haven't taken a beating like Alexander has, who's been mostly just beaten by his own team.
I don't know why he has so little hit points. I mean, it's like I don't know why. It just doesn't make any sense to me. What kind of asshole hits his own teammate?
Alexander's a scrapper. He takes those hits for the team.
To be fair, he asked me to do it.
Yeah.
Look, he signed the consent form. What happens after that is his own.
Yeah.
You have a chance if you just do another scat. What's the spell again?
Shatter.
I mean, is it worth it? Just there's only 2 of them still up. Is it really worth it?
No, I don't want to destroy that house or, kill both of my teammates.
Oh, you won't kill me.
Potentially. Well, I could kill one of my teammates.
Nah, you won't kill him. You won't do double his health and damage. Look, dying's not that bad. Volkar's done it. I'll tell you the story sometime.
The zombie that got double tapped by Alex needs to make a dex save or get sacred flamed.
No.
Whoosh.
That's not good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
it just gets combusted with holy fire.
Yeah, you can't shrug this one off. Sacred holy flames.
You're muted.
Gonna use my spiritual weapon, hit the other one.
There you go.
That'll do it. What I wish you could do. What I wish you could do is you could summon a spiritual weapon and then have a teammate pick it up and use it. How great would that be?
Be kind of cool.
It's like, oh, we don't, the fighter, like we need somebody with, it's like summon the spiritual weapon and then give it to the barbarian and let them beat the shit out of somebody.
Pathfinder had something like that. It was like a magic weapon or something.
Yeah, you could like summon a thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because I remember
just give it to someone else. Because I used it to give my teammates magic weapons.
Yeah.
When we were fighting something with magic resistance.
What was it? That happened to
there's straight up just a spell in this called Magic Weapon that essentially just turns your weapon into a +1 weapon. But yeah, I remember the one in Pathfinder because I had a buddy who, the way he described it is when his thing summoned, it always showed up as the sword in the stone, but a spiritual one, and so you would have to run over, grab it, and then pull it out, and then start beating the shit out of somebody.
I was a kitsune, so mine would like come out of a ball of fire, and you would like pull it out.
Pathfinder, your shenanigans.
Volkar.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attack this one, the one still standing.
Please do.
Fucking bugs would
or
piss
don't.
off.
If you don't, but
well, that's fine. But
I'm gonna do it anyway. I understand.
Yeah, this is how things work here. 17 for 10. That's max damage. It's not bad.
Not great. Let's
For you.
make a roll at 15. That is not a 15, so it actually gets beheaded and goes down.
Nice. The old beheading. I'm gonna kick the head away like a fucking soccer ball.
You see me like put my crossbow away as I pull out a flask of water, and I just take off my hat and I just pour it all over my face to wash the juice away. And I'm like,
you seem to. You're a little. It's all over.
A little concussed. It's okay.
I like have a napkin like wiping around my mouth. It's God, I can talk again.
All right, Alexander, you got to roll for tinnitus.
Tinnitus. E. coli.
That is true. You did take like a shatter and then
tinnitus sucks.
My character is like womp womp womp.
Take it from somebody who has it. This tinnitus is fucking garbage. It's not my worst problem, but it's like a paper cut, and that it's not my worst problem, but damn, does it piss me off.
Yeah.
Does the town guard start coming out as we start cleaning up?
You actually do start to hear in the distance you actually start to hear a bunch of footsteps coming out towards you.
She holds up her holy symbol, and a wave of like golden light washes 30 feet around her, and Alex and her get 10 hit points.
Yeah.
You see everybody or just you guys?
I don't have enough to give you some too. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. I didn't know if it was like.
I divide it like the lay on hands, but I don't have to touch you.
I've still got 41 HP. That's fine.
I wash my hands with the rag and I offer to give Fee some healing juice after I was thoroughly wash my one hand. Is that fine?
Are you guys waiting for the town guard to get here, or are you going to try to book it?
No, I mean, clearly we're surrounded by zombies, right? I mean, I'm not worried about.
I'm gonna heal at Fee just in case there's aggressive enemies. You never know. So I hit you for four. I hit you for full and probably have leftovers.
But
please don't touch me.
Having killed,
I wash my hands.
Having killed zombies, it's we're not like it's not gangs of New York over here. I mean,
I only needed to use 10 more if you held me to full.
I heal you for 10 more.
How do you look?
Oh, I look beaten the hell. Well, I'm above bleeding, like halfway point, but I'm fine. I'm used to it.
That's the problem. That's the problem with thunder damage. Is it's all internal injuries. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. It's just a flesh wound because you see a little bit of blood drip down my lip.
Oh, it's like an explosion, right? Everybody thinks it's a fire. No, it's a shockwave. It gets you.
Tap him with the second level cure wounds just in case it gets bad.
I do want to. First, I want to see like, are these zombies? Are they human? Are they like dwarves? Or like, what kind of? Can we tell what species they were?
I'm at 44. So I'm feeling pretty good.
Mainly humans. One of them was a Goliath. The one that got disintegrated was a dwarf.
And then after that, we should go and knock on that door the zombies are trying to beat down. See if
well, is that multiple doors?
Actually, I think we're about 30 minutes after 9, so I think we should go ahead and take a break and we can do a resolution of scenario when we get back.
I'm totally okay with that because I want some water.
We'll be back in 7-10 minutes. And we are back. We just got off from a zombie encounter where the most damage done was by their own teammates.
Click, click.
Look, we can neither confirm nor deny reports at this time.
But
I fixed all the damage I did to him.
The zombie squirrels are taken care of. It's fine. It was cake and ice cream.
So I need everybody to give me a perception check real quick.
And the town guards start walking up.
Shit.
All right, this is looking great.
That's about right.
And that's when we turned our heads, and there was another horde of zombie that happened to snuck up on us because we weren't paying attention.
Look, that's fine.
Oh, snap.
There was a reason I was using this time to heal you.
That's why I heal you, make sure.
Wow. Let me tell you what, we are some eagle-eyed motherfuckers.
Yep. The sad thing is I actually am really good at perception.
I mean, I could make the bird roll perception, really. But I don't think he's out right now.
We'll see what me are clear at it.
So everything seems to be fine. Nothing else seems to be coming out after you.
In the Spanish Inquisition attacks.
Yeah. About maybe a minute or two after there's been no more fighting, sounds of fighting happening. There's people actually peeking out their doors after someone's been banging at them.
You see me dragging zombie bodies to the towns, in the piles, to gathering them, the bits that are left. And you see me wave at one of them with still covered in slight blood, but my face is kind of clean and my left hand's actually pretty clear up.
You wave at them with one of the zombies' severed arms.
Yep.
Do it. Pick up one of the zombie arms and wave with it.
Yeah, because I'm taking
while smiling.
Him smiling.
Immediately, everybody goes back into their houses.
Obligatory heard you needed a hand joke.
It takes about a couple minutes for the yards to finally make it there, and so currently there's mostly human, one dwarf, one Goliath, one Dragonborn. They're kind of just looking at the potential massacre that occurred.
Hello. We've taken care of your undead problem.
If zombies, do they even have rights?
Undead? What? That doesn't exist. Did you kill these people?
No, something killed them and raised them from the dead.
They are clearly
They were attacking
zombies.
the people in the buildings here, so we intervened. Have you seen undead before?
No, those are a myth. This is one.
I am a cleric. Do you really think I would lie to you about the undead?
They're right here. Like, what the myth? What are you?
Well,
dumb?
they just look like dead people. One of the guys.
Have you ever seen a corpse before? That's not like a new dead person. It's like clearly a zombie.
It's rotten corpse as I'm dragging one along.
One of the guards actually goes over to the other bodies and it's like, "Hey, this is Greg. He's been dead for like years."
Like, what? Somebody's been raising your dead.
Huh.
I'm sorry that we had to... I hope that's not a corpse we splattered. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Greg was an asshole.
Look, Greg.
Bastard still owes me $20 though. He actually kind of starts looking through Greg's undead,
looking through his pocket.
Dead corpse.
If you weren't going to do that, I was going to reach in his pocket to see. Oh, here's the $20.
He doesn't find anything. He's like, damn. Even on death, the bastard still shifts me.
As I grab his corpse and start dragging it over. Come on, Greg. We have to give you a proper burial.
Mold earth, make hole, chuck a body in hole, cover back up.
Say again?
Where do you bury your dead?
It's a cemetery about the west side of town.
Well, considering the current undead problem, maybe you should consider cremation. Just putting that one out there.
I mean, you have a cemetery this close to town?
Not very much land for mountainous areas.
Any creepy old ladies or men that hang on around there?
You could check with the groundskeeper. I don't know anything.
Wait a minute. What's this groundskeeper's name?
I don't remember at the moment.
Okay.
Graveyards are creepy. And the groundskeeper himself is fairly creepy.
Yeah, we might have to check this guy out.
And it deals with dead bodies all the time. Yeah, you have to be a certain kind of interesting person to put up with it.
You do realize that I bury people a lot. It's part of my job.
I kind of thought about it. Like, I was thinking of our party. Like, we're around dead bodies. Not humanoid bodies, but dead bodies.
She looks a little bit offended because I do funeral rites for people. I bury them.
And I help.
Oh, do you say I'm creepy?
Anyway, might be a necromancer or Maybe a demon. Who knows?
Maybe a potion.
Potion.
Maybe you should take a bath, Alex.
Oh, I'm totally going to take a bath after.
Stand a little bit. I offer him a tissue.
I'm
like a handkerchief.
I'm still dragging bodies pieces over. Oh yeah, I need a wagon too, if I could take these back to the funeral area.
Just need a tensor's floating disc.
Unfortunately, I'm not a dirty, disgusting wizard.
What religion do you guys follow around here?
Say it again.
What religion do you guys follow around here?
The Forge God.
Do you have any oppositions to cremation until we figure out what's raising your dead?
I mean, these guys were dead. So, I mean, are you going to set them on fire?
Death can be arranged.
I just don't want to mess up anybody's, religious beliefs about their bodies after death. If they do not mind, I would like them to be cremated.
And also, we should check the area where there might be footprints or whatever, whoever brought him back to life.
To be honest, that's something you have to, about the cremation thing, is something you have to keep up with the main man, the boss, the Jarl, so to speak.
You mean the mayor?
Mayor, Jarl, same thing. They'd actually call it a Jarl.
Some call him a judge.
Yeah.
The Goliath, the squishy ball? Stress ball?
Yes.
What does he do?
No one knows.
That's fair.
It says he has to do work in the most weird, suspicious way possible.
I noticed that. I asked him about it, and he just said it in the same way.
Yeah.
I kind of just look at the guards and look at it. Well, can I get a wagon?
Or
I point to the bodies.
We'll take care of the bodies. Like it's supposed to be our job.
Okay. Well, I'm going to the graveyard to see what's up.
Until we figure out what exactly caused this, do your best not to touch him a whole bunch. Don't get. Then she just kind of looks at Alex and she goes, don't, just be careful.
You say that as the Goliath actually goes to one of them and picks up the head, and his head just breaks off completely. When you look over him, he just quickly tries to hide behind it back, whistling inconspicuously.
Okay, let's just go.
Yep. To the graveyard.
As we Batman
Transition,
just as friends. There it is.
Well, we don't have a useless fish guy.
Don't talk smack about Aquaman, man. He's actually does some stuff. Just not in Just as Friends. They did him dirty.
They did. Oh no, they did them way dirty.
Isn't the newer Aquaman stuff, like not the movie, but like the comic stuff, super metal? Like they went full on like dark.
I mean,
well, they did it edgy in the 90s, which was too edgy with the hook arm, and then they like tone it back a little bit, and then they got it just about right in the 52s.
You just go full on metal with him.
Yeah, they did. They did with the Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah,
he lost his hand trying to save, I think, his son. He saved the baby, lost his hand, and he just had it replaced with a hook.
Should have replaced it with a cannon, man.
Eventually got replaced with a water hand from the Lady of the Lake.
That's in the comics. They replaced it with a magical water that forms a hand.
Look,
and he used that hand to beat up.
Mystical women in lakes handing out weapons is not, should not be good for forming governments. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he used that magical hand to beat up Superman because Superman doesn't have magic resistance.
It's fine. Superman took a dive to make him feel better.
Are you saying that kryptonite is just a +1 weapon?
Maybe.
Kryptonite makes him weaker. He can't take magic attacks too well.
Just reduces his toughness bonus.
It goes past his vulnerability, but remember, it's like still like punching an elephant. with super effectiveness.
Kryptonite reduces his con and his strength, and magic weapons he has no resistances to.
If you have a kryptonite weapon and you hit somebody with it, you can designate one of their
but to be fair,
to take a penalty.
if you put kryptonite right around that person, eventually they get cancer. So
happened to Lex Luthor.
Yeah, you know what? That's reducing their con.
Why do you think he's bald?
It's radiation. So you think after a point it was like, the irony. It was funny.
Should have kept it in a lead case. Should have kept it in a lead case. No, he just had his pocket the entire time unblocked.
Batman was smart enough to keep it in lead.
Yep. Common sense will tell you if it has radiation of any sort, you probably shouldn't keep yourself exposed to that 24/7.
But it's fine. He got better when he fused with Brainiac.
Yep. Anyway, I suppose we're going to be going to a graveyard.
Yep, checking out, see like what's going on. We're like, hey, what's going on?
Hey Jude by Jimi Hendrix Sisters playing.
About maybe 10 minutes to get through a town and get to the graveyard because it's not directly in. It's a little bit out of town. You make it. It's decent size graveyard, probably about a couple dozen, maybe about 3 dozen headstones, gravestones.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a little shack area that's near it.
Okay. Do I see any graves that look like they were freshly popped back up?
Give me an investigation.
Are you sure? Because a big ass hole in the ground is.
May I investigate the turned dirt as well?
There are no holes in the ground.
What? Wow, they covered their tracks.
Say again?
20.
Yes. Yes. You find a couple spots that seem fresh, but it might be because the actual graves are fresh. As for Alexander, when you go to investigate one spot, you actually fall into it as the dirt underneath you just falls and caves in. And you find yourself within a wooden coffin that's been broken open.
Guys, I think I found the corpse that was broken, the grave that was broken out of.
Ooh, you okay?
I've been worse.
You've been worse than in a grave in a coffin?
Remember, we were attacked by those giant bug thingies.
Yeah, but this is like facing you. Never mind. Just
In a
what
cave.
do you see down there?
Apparently, open casket.
You actually find 20 copper pieces down there as well.
Also, 20 copper pieces. I think it might be that guy that.
I checked the headstone name.
It is Greg.
Hey, it's Greg's.
You say some money, Greg owed that other guy.
I guess I put the 22 copper pieces in my pocket for that guy later. I guess I'll give it to that guy whenever he comes back. Talk to him. I kind of like get out.
Congratulations, you're a grave robber now.
Yep. Or, I'm not even going to argue that. Anyway, I look over and see if I see any humanoid footprints of people who brought stuff back. Maybe, I don't know.
Give me perception checks. Because you're looking for tracks.
Yep. That's survival.
Can I assist him?
Survival is tracking.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, you got to find this. Okay, I'll give you survival. You can give me survival if you want to.
Woo, I get advantage of it.
You could also give me perception, whoever wants to try to as well.
Are they humanoid?
They are.
Ooh, I get advantage. I'm going to roll garbage. I have a feeling. I rolled okay.
I have no comment.
It's better than a 6.
Volkar's just reading all the gravestone names instead.
I used to do that as a kid. There's a graveyard by my grandparents' house.
Me too, and I'd read how old they were when they died.
So, Volkar is kind of just doing his own thing. Currently trying to see what other ones that might just cave down open from the snow top. Alexander, you can see some footprints. There's multiple kinds, possibly from the newly awakened people that just came out of the graveyard.
Okay, fair enough.
They seem to be heading towards the town. B, you can see some tracks that aren't quite like the rest, where the others seem to be decrepit shoes or almost bare feet. These sets seem to be more in line with like actual shoes. Not damaged, practically good shoes. Also heading towards the town.
Alexander, we need to follow these footprints.
Okay. I just see zombie footprints, maybe. Could be humanoid. I don't know.
Look, these ones are different. This guy's actually wearing shoes. These shoes are new. He was either freshly buried or this is the person that raised the dead.
Oh, okay. You know what? I can't fight that logic. I can't fight this feeling anymore.
You can give me a survival to track the tracks.
Can I attempt to assist him in tracking?
Sure.
By pointing out the footprints that I see and stuff like that.
Oh,
he gets
boy.
advantage regardless, but...
Well, his last advantage didn't go so hot, so I'm trying to help triple advantage.
You know what? I'll take her advantage instead.
Okay.
Instead of my normal.
Take your fee advantage.
14.
It didn't help you that much. You do follow the tracks. You do follow them back into town. They don't really intervene or veer off to like where that shack was. You actually do see the tracks go back to the spot where you fought all the zombies at. But after that, it's kind of muddled with all the rest of the...
Wait a minute, how big was those footprints? Like human size or Goliath size?
Human size.
Okay, just making sure. It was the mayor the whole time.
The tracks start to get muddled right as you see a bunch of guards footprints going through and out.
Imagine that. I kind of look at, like, do I remember how many? There was a Goliath guard, a human guard, and a dwarf guard, right?
Goliath, human, dwarf, and dragonborn. White one.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
The guard that was the 20 copper piece is actually there.
Oh, I was like, hey, I found this in Gary's grave. I give him the 22 copper pieces.
So did you dig up his grave?
It was already open.
Oh. You went inside the grave?
I fell into the grave.
Oh.
Well, fell right in the coffin. Face planted.
Oh, I guess I got my 20 copper pieces back.
I think as I put my hand on his shoulder, he did not want you to get this. But you got it anyway.
That's good. He kind of just like I think he takes Greg's head and kind of punts it into like a cart that they've been gathering up all the bodies in.
I told you guys to be careful.
Huh?
We don't. Oh my gosh.
What? It's fine. He was an asshole.
We don't know what's raising the dead. There could be something on these guys.
This is true.
It's like they all just look at you. One of them's also holding another head that he just quickly shoots into the cart real quick.
That's why I told you guys to be careful when touching them.
Be fine.
Well,
all right.
We have no witnesses. We lost the trail for right now. The town seems to be safe.
We haven't talked to the gravekeeper yet. We just followed some footprints.
This is true.
He may have seen something.
This is true. Okay, let's go back to the Gridkeeper. As I just wanted to give you that money really bad.
Make him feel a little bit better about falling in the grave, you know. I think that's what's...
As I walk off, I have no regrets. Okay, I guess we get to the Gravekeeper's house 10 more minutes later.
Yeah, about maybe 5-10 minutes later, you make it back to the shack.
And knock on the window or knock on the door.
It takes a few minutes, but you start to hear shuffling inside as the door slightly peeks open. You see a human man slouched over, with a lazy eye, clean shaven face, wearing like the one of those nightcaps that are really long with the dangle in the back. Seems to be in his like overalls.
Hello.
There's Long Johns. Hello. Can I help you?
Did you notice any disturbance earlier tonight?
No, I was asleep in my chambers.
I kind of look over like at the hut to see if it's big enough to have in chambers.
The hut is his chambers.
Sure.
We noticed that some of your graves have been disturbed, so we were trying to see if you know what happened.
Disturbed? Oh no, that's terrible. Hold on one moment, I must get ready to inspect. And the door closes in about 4 or 5 minutes of shuffling. It opens back up and you can see him fully. He's dressed in he still mostly has his long johns on, except he just has a coat mainly and some boots. He still has like a slosh over and a limp as he just hustles over to, please show me where the disturbed graves are.
Well, Alex, lead the way.
I lead the way.
He's a little bit slower than you, so it probably takes a little bit longer than typical.
If he has a limp, I'll offer to help him walk.
He does not accept. Like, I'm fine. This is just another day. As for the disturbed grave, that's not good. Who could have been robbing at night?
A monster of a mad. As I think back to the 22 goal I saw.
How did you find out? Or did you just see the hole?
He fell in.
Oh, that's most unfortunate.
Also in town, zombies came to attack.
But I thought that was just a myth.
It's not a myth. The dead can be raised. It's usually caused by something, though.
Like what?
A necromancer, a high spellcaster,
A wizard.
a wizard. That's the necromancy part, though.
Clerics
Some
are
kind of
50-50.
potion sometimes, a curse.
Sometimes from stupid cleric.
Excuse me.
What? You're a smart cleric. It's fine.
I hope other clerics aren't raising the dead, but I guess some that follow some interesting gods might.
Yeah, the stupid ones.
Well, if you excuse me, I need to get to work. I don't know how or who could have done this, but I hope you find soon.
Does anybody ever hang around here more than they should?
Oh, it's hard to say. Most people come out here covered completely, mostly obscured. Short hood to block the wind and the snow. Large coats that hides the figures. It's hard to say. And no one really has come to see the same grave more than once. Though, as of late, there's really only been one person at a time. This is part of the colder months of the year, so not many people come by at all.
She kind of waits for a little bit to see if he's done. So, one person at a time, have you like seen anybody coming a lot? Any blurred figure? A common one?
No, just someone, at least people in large coats, large hood over their heads, probably to hide the crying. Lots and lots of crying.
Do you know who is if Greg had a visitor lately?
Oh, just the guard. Apparently he owed him money. But then he wasn't in a hood. There was one in a hood.
Was the one in the hood short like a dwarf or tall like a Goliath?
In between.
Like a human?
Like human.
Don't suppose you could give us a rough estimate of the height?
Oh, maybe. Average. Though, it's hard to tell from my height. In my lazy eye.
Right. And what about the build? Could you see?
No. My guess, perhaps skinny, or could be lean. Hard to say.
Well, thank you for your help.
No, thank you.
Alex, did you have any more questions for him? What about you, Volkar?
Time for us to call it a night.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. Trying to think what I might know about necromancy magic in general.
Well, that sounds like you could give me an arcana.
Sounds like the perfect roll, and I cannot wait to fuck it up. 17 something.
Can I roll a religion to see what other ways I would know about raising the dead?
Yes. I will wait for you to make the roll. So with a 14, if you know You know that clerics can raise the dead, but not necessarily in this sort of fashion. It's more of they essentially grasp the soul that is fading from the body and pull it back in, so to speak. You're not sure how else it works as far as bringing them to be undead, where they're in a line in between. Volkar, you'd know that there is definitely studies of magic where bodies can be raised in this malleable, controllable state. More of like
puppets,
mindless
true
grunts
life.
rather than people.
Yeah.
Most common is definitely necromancers, form a wizard that you know of.
Okay. Trying to think I could use this information.
From I will say, from what you can expect, this is definitely done by necromancy rather than potion, because if it was done by the potion method, it would be way too expensive too.
Yeah. What I'm trying to think of, like, if I can find out what materials like go into these spells and such, it might be, ask around and see if someone's trying to acquire certain things. It might help us narrow it down, but not coming up with anything at the exact moment.
Typically, grave dirt is involved.
Yeah.
Black onyx.
That's rare. Rare-ish.
Though, if for a mining town, it might not be that rare.
True. Let's see. We also have to, it's not like a one and done, it's a continuous recast every, 24 hours. But yeah, well, I mean, it's something to go off of. At least it's a better idea. Since actually trying to physically track them down doesn't seem to be like it's going to be good. So.
I can always try it again in the morning when I get some rest.
Yeah.
In a shower. I think I'm going to take the shower first, then the rest.
That's a good idea.
I think you just need a hose down, not necessarily a shower.
Do we have a place to rest here?
Do rest, I guess.
I imagine you've got rooms at the inn.
Yeah.
I order a hot tub. First, I guess try to hose myself down with like a bucket of water on the outside.
So go back, get washed up.
Get some sleep.
I just stand still and use animate water, and
just pour it all over him.
I just use the water to clean myself. I don't actually move. I just do it all mentally.
Yeah.
That would be funny though.
As I'm thinking about it,
cast unseen servant on a wash rag.
That's not a bad idea.
Look,
he'll scrub your back.
Work smarter, not harder, right?
Everybody take 134 XP.
Oh boy.
For the fight.
Okay.
I'll just say now everybody's taking 100 more XP for the session as well.
It's a 234.
So 130 for the fight and another 100 for tonight.
Yep.
Should be at 3484 if my math is correct.
Okay.
Out of 4,800, I believe. I think it's 4,800.
Oh, probably. That seems like a good number.
I think so. I can't remember.
Let me Google it.
That's fine.
Do you guys want to keep going?
Nope,
or...
650.
650, what?
What?
I mean, not 600, 6,000.
Oh.
6,500. So 6,500.
6,500, okay.
So you're about 2,000 away?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're more than that. We're like 2,700, no, 600.
We're a ways away still.
Yeah. Still got a ways to go.
It's fine. We just leveled up. We have to get used to our ability.
We got about 3 grand to go.
Yeah, I got my double tap on. I'm happy. I got the kung fu in the front line with my hand crossbow shooting stuff.
Your double tap didn't work though. That was the funny part.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's fine. But I got to shoot 2 down. It's like killing.
I got it. I got it for you.
Yeah, you did. You took care of my slack.
And knocked some sense into you as well.
Fee's whole goal in life is just to kill stone. That's it.
Yeah. Make sure Alexandra don't get too full of himself.
Oh yeah.
Keep him humble.
Do you guys want to keep going for a little bit? Or you guys want to call it a night?
I mean, I'm fine either way. I mean, I've got nothing else to really do.
Yeah, because I don't have work till like tomorrow evening, so.
I see. I'm trying to think.
Because they changed our hours. We close at 6 now, so it's like interesting.
The better question is, do we have anything that we can start and finish within?
Yeah, that's the big
minutes?
thing. I don't think.
Because I'm fine with going until 11, but is there anything we can actually start?
Yeah.
Well, when
Or is it better that
central
we
timers.
wait? I don't know.
I'm okay with waiting.
Yeah, I'm fine with stopping. I mean, it brings up.
No, I was just asking, is there something that we can start, which I think is question for Pondo, and finish, or should we just go to bed?
We all look at Pondo.
Yes and no. Though, depending on what you do, I don't think you would go with the route that would be something that you could start and then essentially be at this point, another point of stopping.
I think we could stop and then think and try and think up some, like I'm going to try and think up a way to use that.
We have 2 mysteries here. We have the mystery creature that's flying around.
Well, I view it as a threat priority, right? Like something's raising the dead and attacking people, which is an immediate danger. And then the bat thing is just people are just scared of it, right? It's not directly attacking people that we know of, if I'm remembering correctly. So the fact that somebody's literally raising the dead in the town and then attacking said town, I think that's the more immediate problem. So I think that's what we can. I mean, we'll do both. It's just one is, a bigger priority. I think. Feel free to disagree.
I agree, because if we kill this thing that's flying around, the zombie guy probably going to res it as a skeleton, knowing our luck.
Plus, if we help the town with this, we might be able to get a couple more hands for when we have to inevitably fight the manticore, whatever the fuck flying thing.
Chimera.
So, that's another way to do it. I think going about it similarly to how we did the other one, obviously scout and then go from there, because this is a completely different beast than a dragon. I mean, they both fly, but we don't know what else this thing's getting up to.
Yep.
So.
All right. Then we will wait a week. In the meantime, you guys can form your conspiracy theories if you have any.
Oh, I have a few.
It was an inside job.
Take your votes, people. It could be A, the creepy old man at the funeral home, B, the mayor, or C, one of the town guards, or D.
Clearly, it's the Manticore.
D, oh yeah, D is the Manticore. E is the crazy old hag that's been hiding here the whole time.
The plot twist, it's actually Alexander. He turned into a wizard and he's raising the dead.
Plot twist, the Manticore is actually fighting the Necromancer and he's actually been the good guy all along. Crazy.
He's the Chimera from, oh no, who was the thing from Rudolph? Was it a Chimera or Manticore? Man, I gotta check that with Rudolph.
Oh.
It's been a while, I don't remember.
God.
He was just a winged lion.
That's basically a Manticore.
Well, no,
Manticore's
more like
bird wings.
Manticore's more like a sphinx, isn't it? And it has a fucking scorpion tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has
it doesn't have a scorpion tail. It has a spike tail that shoots spikes at you. It's No,
there are. It depends on whose mythology there are, but there are depictions of Manticores with scorpion tails. It goes either one or the other. It's really the only difference.
Some ways you could see it as like a false sphinx.
Yeah.
Other mythologies saw it as more of a being of Ragnarok or Armageddon.
Yeah.
Google says he was a griffin.
Oh.
He just didn't have a bird beak.
Interesting.
He was a gargoyle the whole time.
His name was Moonracer too. I did not know his name was Moonracer.
There's a great web comic. I'll have to find it. I'll post it in the thing. But where it's a dwarf necromancer, and he makes a deal with all of his kinsmen to where he will pay them money now, and then after they die of natural causes, they sign away their rights that he can raise them as the undead, and then he uses them for manual labor. And it's like, wow. He's like, so why'd you get run out of your town? He's like, oh yeah, people came after me. He's like, oh, because you were raising your dead relatives? He's like, nah, tax evasion, mate. He wasn't paying taxes on the profits. It's a good comic. We'll find it. It's very funny for the relevant to the necromancer conversation.
I like it because it's clever.
Yeah, he got consent, man. I mean,
actually, what was it? Pathfinder in space, Starfinder. The necromancer city will buy old people's bodies, dead people, relative bodies to raise them as dead.
Yeah, there's actually, I think, is it Raise Dead or Animate? No, I might be thinking of Revivify. There's one of them where you can't bring back anything that's died of old age, like natural causes. Just one of them. I don't remember which one it is because I've never played Necromancer. I should. I really should. That's surprising.
I hate
I haven't played a Necromancer.
Because they always end up dying because they, for some reason, think it's a great idea to ride their abomination to combat and get murdered horribly, and then the party has to deal with that abomination going rogue.
It's less that, it's more of you really have to stay on top of your time, and then it's like you're controlling a bunch of minions, and then it's like, you have to cast this every 12 hours, this every 24, yada yada yada. It's a whole thing.
And also, eventually, if you're a necromancer, you have a crew of undead. Why would you need a party for?
I mean, they're still undead. They're mindless, really. You're not talking about. You're not summoning Lich Bro, right? You're just summoning mindless zombies. You still have to give them orders and control them. It's just kind of a force multiplier. I mean, they can be super. I had a Pathfinder campaign where we had somebody who was a necromancer, and it was kind of the thing of the zombies, or like the undead that she summoned were all of her dead relatives. It's just like a thing that they did, and it was super useful. You summon them at the right time, but spending half your spells to keep them controllable is.
It is what it is. Power, cost.
Just play a fucking warlock and summon greater demon at that point.
Yeah, live on the edge. Make sure you know their true name, and you're good.
Yeah. I did that in a campaign. It worked really well. I'm trying to find this webcomic, and it's pissing me off.
Well,
no, it sounds like a legit thing to do.
For now.
Tax evasion.
For now, we are going to call it a night.